Good morning, coders. I guess it's technically week 5 of spring break now. I know we started virtual learning last week, but it's not the same. I think we can all agree it's not the same. Um, I don't know. I'm feeling a little down this morning. Like I miss coming to school. I miss hanging out with you guys. I don't know, a lot of stuff. I guess that's just the nature of the quarantine here. I hope you guys are able to still have some sort of routine. Like, I think routine's important. Like, your sleep schedules aren't crazy. I know a lot of you are telling me you're waking up at 1 p.m., and I'm only hearing from a small number, so hopefully some of you are still able to wake up at a work hour time. I know there are jobs that have work hours all times of the day, but the standard hour, 9 to 5, is something you might need to be accustomed to in your life. At least I'm trying to keep to that, so starting my morning here, 8 a.m. again, with some Truck Town. Let's see what we're gonna do next on this little game we're trying to build in Godot. I'm learning Godot. I've never touched it before, and same with Blender. We're just learning new tools and seeing what we can do. So last time I successfully made this go-kart object in this go-kart scene. Mesh instance. There we go. And delete this other one. So on one of these other cars, it had like 4 wheels. So we got to see how we can add wheels. Also, maybe try to align my mesh with the collider box there. So that this collision shape is what's going to be able to detect collisions in the game, and then the mesh is just what it looks like. So you can see how they don't line up perfectly, but that's why in some games you have like some weird mechanics where it doesn't look right. But just the math for doing collisions, it's easier to use shapes like this. Otherwise, in collision detection, if you have to do a crazy shape like this, it can get really unwieldy and hard for your computer to run all that math every game cycle. So let's see. Which car had the wheels here? Let's tow truck wheel. And the wheel does have a wheel mesh, it looks like. So I'm just gonna use the same wheel, to be honest. So let's see if I can duplicate the wheel. Did it just duplicate it in place? Yeah. So this wheel, wheel 5. Alright. I want to export it and then try to put it into the go-kart. So I'm not sure if I should take the wheel object or the mesh instance, but I guess I do need to export this mesh. Alright, so now I have the wheel, and then I guess in my go-kart scene I can also import the wheel. So if that wheel is the actual size, then I have a pretty big Pretty big go-kart here. I forget what's the pan command in this? It's gonna be weird switching between move mode. Keyboard shortcuts W. Like switching between, I want to pan. Rotate mode, scale. Whatever. Just do the classic zoom in, zoom out technique. Navigating this is kind of weird, but I guess this right click scroll solution kind of works until I find panning. If I middle click, right click, left click, middle click, side click. Nope. Alright. So I got the wheel mesh in there, but I need another spatial. In this spatial, I want to add a child node, and it's going to be one of those wheel objects that we found. So what's it going to be under? Could be under collision object again. Physics body, rigid body. No, that's the vehicle body. Collision polygon, visual instance. Nope. 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 Let's go back to the tow truck and type vehicle wheel under, so it's under the vehicle body there. So this vehicle body, I'll add a child node, and then maybe wheel, vehicle wheel under spatial. Was that there? No, maybe it was and I missed it. Let's see. I just want to check. Can I just add a wheel without a vehicle body? No, it was there. I'm just blind. Alright. Anyway, there's a vehicle wheel. Actually, though, it does need to be in the... I'm going to make it part of this vehicle body anyway. And then I'm going to add the wheel mesh into this vehicle wheel. So, let's see. So it looks like that's cool. It has like a built-in see how it has this built-in rotation, so the wheel is going to spin this way and cause, well, that's what it looks like, but yeah. And cause force to go this way though. I mean, at least this part's clear. I'm a little confused if the spiral if the spiral is like the direction the wheel is going to turn, which means then I should rotate this wheel like that. Or if it's the outer shape, I just don't get why that spiral would look like that then. So we'll have to figure it out. But for now, I'll just line it up like this, and then let's, I guess, move these together. I don't know, I'll probably figure out some exact coordinates later, but alright. Got a vehicle body, I got this floating wheel on it, which is pretty good. I mean, I think it's worth like testing my go-kart in the game. In the game now. This is gonna be hilarious. If I can drive on one wheel. Let's see. Alright, so you get the idea though. You'd have to add 3 more wheels, make the shape look a lot nicer. Um, Maybe let's look back at our tow truck. Is there anything else super obvious in the vehicle body? He put a camera in there. What does the camera do? A follow camera. Okay. With this script, I mean, this is probably important, so let's just see if we can Control C, and then I'm going to go into the go-kart scene and Control V. Paste. Nope, doesn't work. Duplicate. I want to see what this does. Merge from scene. Might have just pulled the whole go-kart in. Might not have. Doesn't look like it did. Seems like there would be a way to move this script to a different scene pretty easily. Because like every car has this, right? What am I on? Tow truck? What about the trailer truck? Does it also have a camera base with a camera? Yeah, so I guess I'll just have to do it. Let's add a child node. Spatial, that's a camera. Wonder which kind of camera we should use. Should delete the second camera. Oh, it has its own spatial first. Right? So it's a spatial and then the camera object in the spatial. And it's under the body. So under the vehicle body, add child node. It's just a spatial node. And it's going to be called camera body, camera base. Stick to the same naming conventions is always a good idea. So camera base here, and then on this one is where I add the actual camera object. And it looks like I'm just gonna go with the base camera, and then I need to add this script, which is the follow camera.gd file. In the script, how did we do that again? Node. So it's not a signal this time. So where did the, script at the bottom. So script load follow camera.gd. Okay. Control S, save it up. And now I have a camera, a mesh, a collision shape, and a wheel, which is almost what the tow truck has, just, you know, some some other stuff. This animated player, that's like almost one. Animation player seems like something I probably have to add also, though. But I don't know much about those yet. So let's just see if I can load in the go-kart. So in the vehicle select script, not that one, car select. I'm going to change it on go-kart press to load the go-kart scene. All right, here we go. Truck Town. Truck Town. Reminds me of Arrested Development. Steve Holt. Oh, okay. Can I move? Can I move? Nope. Okay, so the camera's in a super awkward spot, so that doesn't help. Let's see how, back on that go-kart scene, I needed to 3D. I need to move this camera base. I'm inside of the inside of my go-kart. Let's go up, forward, point the camera down a little bit so I can see. And let's try that camera. Oh, not pointing at the car, so that's cool. I wonder if this little viewer box is where I look, so I'll point it that way instead. I know, I could look at the other scene and see how it looks. Okay, I guess I'll do that next. So in the tow truck, the camera is back here, and pointing, so to speak, at the car. So my camera looks way different than that. Let's give it a The big one is this up arrow. It probably matters if I had to guess, so let's see if I can get the up arrow actually pointing up. Now I mess with my rotation so much. Okay. Gotta put red up, green. Oof, that's just bad. You gotta do this in a certain order because you only have these 3 axes to rotate on, so trying to get it, it's kind of crazy. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see. Yeah. Does seem like I'm trying to, like, kind of rotating stuff, but I wonder what other settings the camera has. Oh. I mean, it seems like it's the camera that's messed up. So, camera has this. I guess we should read this camera script and see if there's anything in there. So min distance, max distance, angle, collision, ready if node is rigid body, physics process, look at from position, target vector 3. Might even try to adjust towards it. So what are the differences? Keep height, call mask, environment. Let's transform. Visibility on. Pause. Script. Looks about the same. Position, target. If I just move way somewhere else, I'm like way out in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if I still start by building. Like, I wonder if the... Hey, I can almost see my... Okay. That's... Something is messed up with this camera, that's for sure. But... if this lets me see the go-kart in the game, I'm gonna be happy. So the camera's a million miles away, and now I can actually see something. Yes! Look at that. Untextured go-kart in the game. Looks like I'm falling. I wish I could see the other side to see if the wheel worked. Back left is what I'm seeing. Is that the one with the wheel? Did it just completely botch? Nope. Makes sense because the wheel's on this side. So I wonder if there's like a zoom on the camera. Scale 1:1:1. .1 and 100. So they changed this to 0.1, and then they hit current on this. Just trying to see what settings are different. Disabled, keep heights, script variables, 0.5 and 7, 0.5 and 7. Let's try that. It's probably not working the wheel because I would think one wheel would still be able to. Oh, okay. So whatever settings I just changed definitely had an impact. So let's bring my camera back home to a reasonable position, hopefully. Just pointing the wrong way now. I don't know, it seems like this camera positioning, there's probably an easier way to do it, of course. I'm just doing everything the ultimate noob way, learning myself. And I'll do some studying eventually. I want to go back to just being like right behind it and see if that works. slightly off tilting wise. I wonder if there's a point at. Oh look, my base and my camera are at completely different spots. I wonder if that makes a difference. I want them to move together, so I should probably control click both of them in here. And see what that gets us. Once I see this car, I'm done. I'm gonna do a little research. Oh my goodness, it's even worse. Figure out why I can't get this camera. I just don't like ending an episode on a bad note, you know, like if I could see let's see what's on tow truck. Was there anything on the camera base? It's the translation. Oh, their camera base object is right smack dab in the middle. Maybe the base is what it points at. So my go-kart scene, I need to move the base back onto the truck. And then move the camera into position. This was slightly off. Also, I wonder what this red dot is. Change camera, FOV, field of view. Let's just get a big field of view. Show me everything. I want to see it all. All right. Show me go-kart. Yes. This is great. I can see it. I still can't see the wheel, which is funny to me. So that was my whole goal. But we'll see if moving it closer zooms it in. All right. I managed to load a new object into Godot, so like to me that's a win. Like for a new tool, I've never messed with it, and in 3 short episodes or whatever, I've been able to load this in. It's not pretty, mind you, but it just takes some polishing. Like the guts are getting there, so it really doesn't look like the wheel is gonna turn here. Let's put the field of view back to 70. So I'm gonna have to figure out what is making the wheels turn. Yeah, well, it's rotating backwards, but when I press the forward key, it's not working. And on the trailer truck, that worked. So that'll be next episode, is I'm gonna figure out how to make a wheel spin, and I'll probably add 3 more wheels, and then I'll drive my go-kart around a little bit. Alright guys, I hope you are staying healthy, drink lots of water, social distancing is hard, reach out to your friends, but stay physically distant, but try to stay socially connected in this time. I will see you all soon, and enjoy your quarantine.